Have you ever circled a parking lot for what feels like an eternity, hunting for that one elusive spot? I know I have. It's frustrating, time-consuming, and honestly a huge waste of fuel. But what if I told you that the future of parking is already here, and it looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie? Imagine this. You pull into a parking garage, get out of your car, and with a simple tap on a screen or a press of a button, your car is whisked away. It rises vertically like an elevator, slides sideways, or even rotates into place all by itself. This isn't a dream, it's the reality of automated parking systems. Today, we're diving deep into the world of smart parking garages and discovering how they are revolutionizing our cities. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is an automated parking system, or APS? Think of it as a giant robotic valet. Instead of you driving up and down ramps searching for a space, a mechanical system does all the work. You simply drive your vehicle onto a platform in an entry bay. Once you've exited your car, the system's machinery, which includes lifts, shuttles, and turntables, carefully transports your car to an available storage slot within a multi-story steel structure. It sounds incredibly futuristic, right? But the core concept has been around for longer than you might think. The first rudimentary systems appeared in the early 20th century. However, it's the recent advancements in robotics, sensors, and software that have made these systems incredibly efficient, safe, and increasingly common in dense urban areas around the world. So why are these systems becoming so popular? The biggest advantage is space efficiency. A traditional parking garage requires wide lanes for driving, ramps to get between floors, and extra space around each car for doors to open. An automated system eliminates all of that. Cars can be parked much closer together, both side by side and one above the other. This means you can fit significantly more cars into the same footprint. In fact, some smart garages can park double the number of cars compared to a conventional garage of the same size. For crowded cities where land is extremely expensive, this is a complete game changer. Think about it. We can reclaim valuable urban space that was once dedicated to sprawling concrete parking lots. This land can be transformed into parks, public squares, housing, or commercial spaces, making our cities more livable and green. It's not just about adding more parking. It's about building smarter, more people-friendly communities. Now let's talk about the user experience. For most people, parking is a chore. There's the risk of door dings, scratches, or even theft in a public garage. With an automated system, these worries disappear. Your car is stored in a secure, inaccessible area. No one else can get near it. This dramatically increases security. And the convenience is just incredible. No more forgetting which level you parked on. No more squeezing between two massive SUVs. When you're ready to leave, you just use a kiosk or a smartphone app to request your car. The system retrieves it and delivers it back to you at the exit bay, usually facing the direction you need to go. The whole process often takes just a couple of minutes. It's faster, safer, and completely stress-free. But what about the technology itself? How does it all work without cars bumping into each other? There are several types of automated parking systems, but they all rely on a sophisticated combination of hardware and software. One common type is the crane or stacker system. A central tower with a lift and a lateral shuttle moves up and down and side to side to place cars into racks, like a librarian retrieving a book from a massive shelf. Another popular design is the pallet, or shuttle system. In this setup, your car is driven onto a robotic pallet. This pallet is then transported by a network of shuttles and lifts throughout the garage. It's like a complex railway system, but for cars. Advanced sensors, lasers, and computer vision ensure that every movement is precise to the millimeter, preventing any possibility of collision. The central computer system acts as the brain, keeping track of every single car's location and optimizing the retrieval process for speed. These systems aren't just for luxury high-rises anymore. They are being implemented in airports, shopping malls, hospitals, and public parking facilities. The environmental benefits are also significant. By eliminating the need for drivers to circle around looking for a spot, these systems reduce engine idling time. That means lower fuel consumption and a substantial reduction in carbon emissions. Plus, since the storage area is unoccupied by people, it doesn't need to be brightly lit or ventilated like a traditional garage, saving a huge amount of energy. Of course, no technology is without its challenges. The initial construction cost of an automated parking garage can be higher than a conventional one. They also require regular maintenance by specialized technicians to ensure the machinery runs smoothly. And, like any complex system, there's always the potential for a software glitch or a mechanical issue. However, modern systems are built with redundancy and fail-safes. In the rare event of a power outage, backup generators typically kick in to ensure everyone can still retrieve their cars. As the technology matures and becomes more widespread, the costs are coming down and reliability is reaching near-perfect levels. So, what does the future hold? We can expect to see these systems become even smarter. Imagine a garage that integrates with your car's navigation. It could reserve a spot for you automatically as you approach your destination. With the rise of electric vehicles, these garages are also being equipped with automated charging solutions. The system could move your EV to a charging station while you're at work or shopping, and then move it back to a regular spot once it's fully charged, optimizing the use of chargers. This technology represents a fundamental shift in how we think about cars and urban infrastructure. It's a solution that addresses some of the biggest challenges facing modern cities: congestion, pollution, and the lack of space. It's a vision of a future that is more efficient, more sustainable, and ultimately, more convenient for all of us. The next time you see a building with no visible parking ramps, look closer. You might just be looking at a gateway to the future of parking. What do you think? Would you trust a robot to park your car? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear your opinions on this fascinating technology. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of smart parking. If you found this video interesting and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content about the amazing technologies shaping our world. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Until next time, stay curious.